This is where my adventure ends. If anyone finds these logs, please send help. I'm trapped on a deserted planet. It's been so long since I've had human contact. My life was simple. My grandfather had just passed away and had left me the family farm. This was before the fighting, of course. I met a girl named Penny. She was amazing. Her glowing green eyes were mesmerizing. We spent every day together. She made me feel like a little kid again. I was awoken by loud noises, gunfire and planes overhead. Civil war had broken out. I didn't know why or what was going on. All I knew was I needed to survive. I packed my belongings and I headed out for a safer destination. The streets were barren. Only yesterday, where people were laughing and playing, they are now trying to murder each other. I fought for my survival each and every day. Then finally, we got some respite. The military came to town to restore order. The soldiers told me the nukes were going off all over the country. Everybody was clueless. I decided to offer them my services. World War had broken out. We fought as best we could to keep the peace. I was scared. My mind wandered to Penny. I wondered if she had escaped the fighting back at home. Every time I closed my eyes, I'd see her beautiful brown hair and her perfect smile. After a few years of peacekeeping missions, I had become a captain to a division of troops whose MO was to seek out and destroy leftover bombs. We had heard rumors of a large nuke set to blow up in the Middle East. There were a number of terrorists waiting for us. No matter what we threw at them, we could break through. I ordered my men to retreat, but it was too late. Somehow I managed to survive the explosion. Others weren't so lucky. Most turned into some sort of mutant due to the radiation. I allied myself with some locals. Whilst there, I met a man who told stories of a secret government rocket facility. He told me that there was a spaceship there that we could all use to escape. He drew out a map for me. There was just one last thing I needed to do before leaving this world. I headed back to my old hometown. The journey was long, but the thought of finding Penny was the only thing I cared about. The town looked nothing like it used to. Buildings had been torn down. It made it hard to navigate. Eventually, I found my way to Penny's property. "Penny!" I called as I burst through the front door. I scrambled through the entire house, searching for any sign of life. I decided to spend the night there. My mind wandered back to the good times. I couldn't help but feel like there was more I could have done for my town. It lied there in ruins. I couldn't sleep, and so I decided to make a move for the facility the old man had told me about. It was then that I saw her face. Tears streamed down mine as the love of my life tried to rip my throat out. I had to run. It was too much for me to handle. After months of searching, I arrived at the secret space center. I set up camp and waited for the old man and his family to arrive. I was there for weeks. The day we had agreed to meet had come and gone, and I was still there by myself. I decided I couldn't wait any longer. I had to make a run for it. Tears welled up as I left the earth. Everything I've ever loved back there. I had finally done it. I had survived.